Hi, I'm Kevin Thompson. Today I'm going to do an unboxing and a hands-on review of the BRAGI Dash wireless headphones. Now these headphones are different from most other wireless headphones on the market today. What they allow is fitness tracking. So for example, if you go swimming, they're wire resistant mind you. If you go running or if you go cycling, they can track the calories you're losing as well as the amount, your heart rate and many other really important things such as the steps taken, strokes taken, for example. As well, when it comes to listening to audio, it actually has noise isolation, so you can just not hear anything around you, or transparency, where it has 4 microphones, in which case what it does is you can actually hear the world around you in much more detail while listening to audio at the same time, or speaking or performing any other function. In addition to that, the actual headphones have 4 gigs of internal storage. These 4 gigs of internal storage could keep whatever music you want on the headphones without having to be connected to your headphones via Bluetooth. So it's actually a pretty cool feature when you want to use it without having to drain the battery for the actual headphones. The headphones have a battery life when connected to Bluetooth of approximately 3 hours. But if using just the internal storage and not connected to Bluetooth, that doubles the time to about 6 hours. So, as such, I'm going to get things started and show you what it looks like. So this is the packaging for the BRAGI Dash wireless headphones. It's the winner of the 2016 Red Dot packaging design. And you're going to see why in a second. So in the back and on the side, it shows you what exactly is included in the packaging, which is multiple tips. It gives you a wireless USB cable as well as instructions. And on the back, it details what the actual functions for the headphones are. So it includes the track and field usage, such as I explained, for fitness tracking. It includes the listening about the internal storage, as well as communication such as the noise isolation and transparency. So let's open up the bad boy. As it says, the Dash is the truly wireless smart headphones. They pride themselves on being what they consider computers in your ears. As time progresses, they actually have updates which are being released online, which include more functionality such as touching your cheek in order to actually open either Siri or the Google Voice function. And more features are being included as time progresses. Over time, they're going to have integration such as Skype integration and many other features are going to be brought into this. So as you can see, it actually opens like a book, detailing step by step what each point of the headphones are. So it tells you to make sure to activate and charge your Dash prior to usage at first. Next page, like it says, it can be used standalone, which has, again, much longer playability and usage, or you use it with a smartphone or a tablet. In addition, customize, you can name your Dash, you can indicate what functions, it will take your personal information such as your height, your weight for fitness tracking afterwards. Plug in, it can be plugged into your computer to charge, or it can be plugged into your actual wall outlet to charge as well. In addition to that, when in the case, when it's plugged in, you will be able to actually add songs onto the Dash directly for internal usage. Shake. Now, you can actually shake it to see the status of the battery. So if it's blue, it means it's fully charged. Green means it's pretty high but not full. Yellow means it's medium charge. And red means it's pretty much on the verge of empty. It's pretty cool. When it's actually at red, it will actually warn you, sorry, my battery's low. Please plug me in very soon. I'm gonna die. And it will keep telling you that over a period of time. Approximately about 2 or 3 minutes, it will keep warning you, saying that it's going to die soon. Make sure you charge me. Maybe a bit annoying at first, but it gives you a nice heads up. Now, it explains also how to insert and adjust the headphones itself. And it comes with multiple tips, depending on the size of your ears, so you know which one fits best for you. Connect Bluetooth connectivity. Now, each headphone has to be connected. The right headphone is for the audio usage, and the left headphone is for fitness tracking. You have to pair both things in order to use BRAGI to its fullest. You have to pair the right one, and then your phone will detect it, and then you could add it to your actual phone. And the left one will just be for the BRAGI app itself. Otherwise, you do not have to pair the left one. And on this page, it explains what each one does and the functionality. So, what you can see is how to actually pause and play, how to skip tracks, how to increase the volume, how to access the menus, as well as how to enable fitness activity. Finally, it explains how to protect it, aka put it into the actual holding case, and it gives you a list of support as to how to actually get a more in-depth manual. With that said, we're going to see exactly what it has. This is the BRAGI itself. As you can see, you have the fit sleeves here, so you can increase the size if you want smaller, bigger, for your actual headphones. And this is a BRAGI Dash with the guides. This is a basic guide and warranty, and these are the BRAGI Dash themselves. This is the case. So for the first time, they recommend you charge your headphones to the fullest. You plug it in like this. And then as you can see, you have an outlet here. It comes with a micro USB cable as well. You plug it here, and then you can plug it into your computer. Or if you have your own micro USB, you can plug that straight into the wall outlet, which I highly recommend. It makes it a lot easier for you. With that said, I'll show you how to insert it into your ear and just give my own little feedback. Phones fully. As you can see, when they're in sync, it will fully be blinking in the blue color, just so you know it's actually fully charged. So a nice feature is that these headphones have a sensor here, and it's actually a magnetic strip. So when you put it in, it will automatically go into place. So there's a very low chance of you actually losing it if you put it in your case. Now, to insert the headphones, you have to tilt it so it's pointing downwards, and it goes into your ear canal. Same thing for the other side. Tilt it downwards like this, put it into your ear, and put it back here. It tells you the current time right away. As well, if you're connected to a device, it will say you are now connected. In order to sync it for the first time, you have to tap and hold on to it. And it's going to search for a device. Now, if you have your iPhone, Android, or Windows Phone, or a tablet, you just have to ensure your Bluetooth is enabled on your device. Once it's enabled, you'll be able to pair it with the Dash itself. Now, if you want to enable fitness tracking and other functionalities, you have to enable the left headphone. So you have to make sure you tap and hold on to it. It'll beep, 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 saying it's now available. With the BRAGI Dash app, you can go in and actually sync the headphones with the actual device itself. Now keep in mind that when you sync it with the actual device, it's going to ask you for a pairing code. So once you go into the app, it will see it and ask you what is the pairing code, and you have to enter that in order for it to work. Now, in order to enable transparency, swipe it this way. Now you can hear the world around you in a magnified way with the four microphones displaying a much higher audio output. And in addition, if you want to increase or decrease the volume around you, swipe to the right or swipe to the left to decrease the volume of things around you. Now it will tell you if you get into the safe limit, and if you keep going, it will say maximum volume. In which case, I recommend just decreasing a bit, and you can just disable the transparency in order to have a nice isolated listening of everything around you. Alright, so I've had these headphones for a couple of weeks now just to play around with it, and my personal feedback. Now I've noticed the Bluetooth connectivity works best on the right hand side. Be it in your jacket pocket or in your pants pocket, preferably in jacket pocket, because if it's closer to the actual right side, it's way stronger. On the left side, it's a bit weaker, I noticed. So if you put it on the left hand side, be it your pocket, your jacket, whatever, it's going to give you a little bit of distortion. So put on the right side, and there's many fixes I've seen online. You can put like a bit of aluminum tape here on the top of the actual headphones. Apparently it's supposed to increase the actual connectivity way more. So if you want to explore that avenue, you definitely could. Now, if you don't need the whole fitness tracking, there's actually an alternative from BRAGI, which has been released recently. It's the BRAGI headphone. Now, the BRAGI headphone takes away the fitness tracking. However, in exchange, it has a much stronger Bluetooth connectivity, As well, the playback is at least between 6 to 8 hours, which is way better if that's what you're looking for. However, I found in my personal experience that I won't use the headphones for more than maybe an hour, hour and a half at a time. And when that time is over, I can put it right back into the case to keep it on me at all times, and you're pretty good. So you don't really need that 6 to 8 hours consistent playback. So I personally find it's really good. If you need to use it for fitness, if you need to use it for just listening to things, you want to listen to music, you want to listen to the world around you, it's actually quite the ingenious device. Now, keep in mind that BRAGI is constantly working on the BRAGI Dash especially. It releases updates and patches constantly, and over time they want to add more and more functionality to it. So if you want something that's going to be basically the next generation of headphones and wireless listening, you'll want this. There are many other alternatives. You have the Jabba Sport, you have the iPod, the wireless earpod from Apple. Many things are trying to do the same functions as the BRAGI, but BRAGI was the first one to really come out and do this. So I would recommend give this a listen. It's actually going to take you into the future. All right, have yourself a good day.